All right, welcome to the next episode of The Story Behind here on the Top 40 on 5, where we visit some of your favorite songs from local, international artists sometimes. As you know the vibes. We do it for the people. Today I'm really excited about this one because it is a pairing. It's like cheese and wine. You know what I'm saying? It's a Tim Lewis and it's a Matt Davies. Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks so much for joining me.
Who's the cheese? Who's the wine?
That's for you guys to decide.
I wanna ask you, will you love me for the rest of my life, or only for the summer?
When it comes to the story behind it, it's really like a deep dive into songs that we love. And we're going to get into your song Night and Day, which has been on the chart for over 20 weeks. And
Sure.
you know, if you look at that, these tracks become like personality traits of the chart. And that's what I love about your track. Talk to me. How does your process work?
I'm going to be completely honest.
Uh-huh.
Our process is pretty weird.
Okay.
It's like quite fast paced.
Uh-huh.
So specifically for Night and Day, we got the beat from a good friend of mine, Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
He sent us the beat and like I fell in love with it. I sent it to Tim immediately. And we got into studio literally the next day.
Wow.
Tim had cut it up a little bit, kind of did the sequencing and everything. Did the lyrics the same day, wrote the song.
The same day.
We haven't meant to like rush ourselves, but it's just like
You get
once
into
we've
a
started
zone.
a project, we like get into the groove and we're like,
Uh-huh.
okay, let's get this thing done as soon as possible, kind of a thing. Like people need to hear this.
Figure out slowly, our moves are calculated and their feelings overrated.
And Tim, when you receive this tracks, what were your initial thoughts?
To be honest, I didn't like it at first.
Really?
No. I was like, what is Matt on now? But once I had cut it up, because it was cool. Like it was obviously missing the vocals, and it needed a few touch-ups here and there. And then once we had that structure down, it literally took a day.
That's really cool. Is that a thing that you want to happen every time? Do you want to have like the one day wonder? You're like, this is a hit, I'm in. Or are there projects that you have done maybe so far that it's been like, okay, it's a bit of a grind. We've got to find the right thing.
Yeah, I think it's those songs that you listen to at first, they kind of grow on you. And only, once you finish it, and you only like it in like 2 months.
Simmer down,
What I love most about our relationship.
I feel your patience burning.
The beginning of Night and Day is a voice note or a voicemail.
So Matt's girlfriend is Gabby.
Yeah.
I think we asked Gabby to just send a
You
voice
gotta
note.
make the story spicy. Too.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, then let Matt.
Hold on.
Give us the spice.
Okay.
Come on.
So there's an honest truth and then there's the spicy truth. Which would you prefer?
I want the spicy.
Okay.
truth.
All right. Fantastic.
All right.
So what happened was,
Did you just sit forward in your chair like you're about to get serious on FIFA?
it's gonna get very serious now. So what I did was I messaged my girlfriend and I said, I said it would be lovely if you sent a voice note just explaining our relationship and what you love about it and what it means to you, etc., etc. And she sent the most beautiful voice note. And I was actually like
Sure.
teary. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I sent it to Tim, and Tim originally had this idea, and he was like, "Why don't we bulk up the production a bit by putting, this voice note or a voicemail or something?"
Yeah.
And he put it in the beginning. He sent me the clip afterwards, and it was just like, yes, done. And it was one of the last things we did, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Eh?
We had already signed off on the song, and then we added it in at the end.
Is it an actual voice
Yeah,
note
no,
or
on WhatsApp.
wow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such high quality. I love that.
I wanna say, I do.
Tim, to see something that you guys have created together do so well on the Top 40 on 5, what does that mean to you?
It's overwhelming, for starters, because I think we were banking that we would hope to make top 40,
Yeah.
and then it went to 30, and it went to 20, as you said, top 10. And I remember Matt phoning me on the freeway. He's like, "Bro, did you hear?" I was like, "No." we're on top 10. I was like, it means so much because it's not like this is the first song we've written.
Yeah.
I've also written 100 songs over the last 10 years
Yeah.
that didn't even make it to radio. So it means a lot. It really does.
Oh, like Tim said, this overwhelming feeling, like all this work that you put in. And in the beginning, you don't even think it's going to go that far. Like
Yeah.
you listen to it and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what? If it catches, it catches. If it doesn't,
Yeah.
It is what it is. We just get back to the drawing board. But it like, you guys loved it. And I was listening to your show because I listen to your show every Saturday where I can.
Oh.
Thanks.
I just want to say the support that we get from 5FM and from your radio DJs and from you specifically, it's like compared to every single other radio station, and I don't want to compare, it's just amazing how you support, youthful artists, and you put them on this platform. You want to interview us, you want to engage with us, and for us to create art that you guys enjoy it just means the most to us.
Guys, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks
That's
for
the
having
story
us.
behind Night and Day. Tim Lewis and Matt Davies, your ex-champions. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Nick.
you.
Ask you